So one of the things I have done in Pom Pom's memory, Pom Pom was an agouti coloured rabbit. Agouti is the natural colouring of the brown and grey fur. So he looked very much like a wild rabbit. And if you were to see him in our garden, you would mistake him for a wild rabbit. I even had people ask on the YouTube channel, why do you have a wild rabbit in your garden? So he's very much the agouti colour. Now, agouti, I've heard from rabbit rescues, is often, sadly, the last type of rabbit to be adopted, or they're left at rescue centres as people don't find them as cute as other breeds of rabbit or as even the lop rabbits. So Pom Pom to me was my little wild child. He was and always will be the most beautiful rabbit that ever lived. So in memory of him and his wild child character and also his wild colouring, we have adopted a wild rabbit. Now, this isn't a physical adoption, so I'm not actually keeping a wild rabbit. I'm funding for a year, adopting a wild rabbit for a year in Pom Pom's memory, and we've told them that it's in memory of our little rabbit who passed away at the age of 2.5. And this is funding that goes towards their rescuing, rehabilitating rabbits in the wild, and then once they're treated, they release them back into the wild. So they've sent me today a certificate of adoption. Thank you for helping all the sick, injured and orphaned rabbits at the Wildlife Aid Foundation. I've got a little book and a pen, and I've got a little bunny there as well, and a picture of a wild rabbit, which, as you can see, looks just like Pom Pom's colouring. So rabbits in the wild tend only to live till about 3 years for various reasons. Because they're not spayed and neutered, and there's various diseases in the wild and predators, not many of them live beyond 3 years. Now, Pom Pom very sadly passed away at the age of 2.5. So I felt very much that he would feel sympathy with these rabbits that have a short life as well, and he would want to give them the best shot at that life that they can get. So the Wildlife Aid Foundation, they basically nurture rabbits who have been brought in who are injured. Some of them may need urgent surgery, life-saving surgeries, hand rearing of orphans. So if they're left and the parents die for whatever reason, they will hand rear the babies. They might need specialist care. They might need medication. They might be brought in because they've been injured due to anything that happens in the woodland, whether it's in relation to human activity or just what's happening with the environment. So they will take these rabbits in, they will care for them, look after them, and then eventually release them back into the wild where they will live out the rest of their life. So I thought this was very much a special thing to do in Pom Pom's memory, and we have donated that wildlife adoption in Pom Pom's memory, as I feel Pom Pom, looking like a wild rabbit and only having lived a short but jam-packed life, would really want to invest in looking after these little wild rabbits that look like him and giving them the best shot at life they have possible. So there we are, Pom Pom. Hopefully I've done you proud there, and we love you very, very much.